Jamal Adams is holding a training camp. Will they give him an extension? Find out this time on the nw.sports.cast. My opinion on it is Jamal Adams, I think, he's a very, very good player. Obviously has the most sacks, safety, history, and I don't even know if you call him a safety, personally. But then again, he only has, 2 interceptions in his career?
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. So, in my opinion, he needs to get the interception rate up, and then he's 100% worth an extension. Right now, we gave away 2 firsts for him, and for us to give away 2 firsts and not extend him, I think it's kind of dumb. So I think we need to extend him either way, but man, if he gets his interception rate up, then it's 100% worth it. And I believe in Jamal. He says he wants to play in Seattle. He just really wants to make sure he's here as long as possible. And I think he's trying to kind of force their hand. So I guess that's his idea from holding out.
I like what Drew said. It's kind of hard to let a guy we just traded 2 first-round picks for walk. I mean, that's just, or not even walk, like maybe leave. Yeah, he wants an extension, but and that's kind of tough when we traded so much to get this guy. We can't just let him leave, So I think we do have to re-sign him, but he is overrated. I mean, it may sound weird because I am a Seahawks fan. Of course, we like Jamal Adams, and I like what he did for us, but he is just a sack guy. He won't have very good coverage. He's not a coverage guy.
I think he's underrated.
Underrated?
Because I think now the whole narrative is that he's really bad at coverage.
He has bad coverage.
No,
he is.
I think
he can't.
I think he has good coverage.
He can't really guard anybody. And then
I don't know what games
when the ball does come to him, there was at least 3 occasions when the ball bounced off his hands or his helmet. 3 times in the season. The ball bounced off his hands or his helmet, which is a dropped interception.
Well, no, Drew's trying to say that he's good at coverage.
He's not.
He just can't get picks.
He has bad coverage.
I think he's an average coverage
player. He doesn't stay with his guy.
With the best rushing.
His zone coverage is not very. He doesn't play very well on his zone coverage. He's a pass rusher that's good at hitting and will get tackles for you and will get sacks.
His receptions allowed is 37, which is the tied 12th best in the league.
But he barely guards people though, Drew.
His targets, he had 46 targets. That's 20th in the league.
Yeah, he got targeted 46 out of probably 50.
So he allowed 37 out of 46.
Yeah,
that's not great.
That's not good.
Yeah.
And he never even plays coverage.
58.
He only stopped the ball 9 times.
Overall, he's a 64.2.
He stopped the ball 9 times.
He's a good safety. I think he should be the highest paid safety in the league. And I think we should pay him $17 million, but any higher than $17 million.
Higher than something like $16-17 million. He's just not. I don't think he's worth that. But if he really wants that, I think we have to give it to him because we gave up so much for him.
I would say if he is holding out for $18 million, we'll give him $18 million.
Yeah.
If he tries to go any higher than $18 million, we have to say sorry, man. That's not it.
I agree. I mean, because a guy that's not only going to get you sacks, it's not worth it.
And here's the deal: no one else is going to pay him $18 million either.
Yeah.
I think it's worth it because I think without him, our defense we don't have anyone.
But
Bobby's getting older.
You hear what I'm saying?
KJ's gonna walk. We have a bunch of young guys.
KJ, we just haven't offered him anything.
Yeah, I know. And KJ's gonna walk away from the contract we're offering.
We're not offering him. We're moving on for him. He wants to come back.
No.
Yeah, that's what I just.
He wants money.
No.
But we're not giving him enough money.
No, we're literally said.
He said he wants money.
Yeah, but we literally said we don't want him. We're moving on to what's his face, Brooks, as our starter.
He's gonna be good, but then I think I love Jamal Adams, right? I think he makes so many impact plays in the run game and the passing game. The passing game, I think he needs to get better at.
Passing game.
How old is Jamal Adams? Like what? 25.
25.
So he has literally 8 years of prime football left in him.
Here's the bottom line.
It is worth to keep him. He's going to get better at coverage. People get better at coverage as they age and they learn schemes better and they have more. They have more.
No,
I
don't know if you heard what I'm saying. I'm saying, if he wants any more than $18 million, we let him hold out for a couple games, and then he's gonna come down to our.
But then it just starts a relationship that's just so bad.
But no team is going to pay him any more than $18 million.
What if he's a really good 2020 year? Then people will definitely pay him.
He wants it now. He wants it now.
Listen, I'm split in the middle because Drew is basically saying he's really good, which isn't necessarily true. But I think we have to pay him.
He's a Pro Bowl safety.
Yes.
No, he is.
We have to pay him. But I think, to Drew's point, if we want this guy to be a long-term Seahawk, which I think we still all want him to be, even if he may be slightly overrated, we have to pay whatever he wants for him to be happy. Like Drew said, you can't have a
relationship with
where you hold out 3 games and then you come back and you get your 16, 17 million.
Do you really think
and then you're not happy with your money, and then you're not happy with the team, and then when the next time your contract's up, you decide to leave.
Has there ever been an example of a player that's holding up 3 games and then been with the same team for 8 years?
Yeah.
Well, Cam Chancellor would have been if he didn't get hurt. Chancellor held out for 3 games, then he got his contract, and he was with us the rest of his career. And
It's
he
just,
didn't really have
it's
any
not a
problems.
good start to, like, you see what's happening right now in Aaron Rodgers and Green Bay. Their relationship is really bad, and
Well, that's
Jamal,
not even a contract issue.
yes, but I'm saying their relationship.
Yeah.
Jamal Adams wants to be in Seattle, so let's
And we
not,
need to cherish that he wants
let's
to be
not
here. Hey.
defer him. Yeah, it's not
As
defer
much
If
as
him.
I
he asks for $20
as
million,
much as I-
we can't pay him $20 million.
I know, that's probably true.
That's too much for a
If
safety.
he wants $20 million, we just say.
He's not a safety.
He is a safety.
And in my mind, he's an all-around player.
I think if he wants
Okay, well,
$20
that's
million,
too much for an
I
all-around
think if he
player.
wants $20 million, we say, sorry, man, we're not going to pay you, so you can go ahead and leave.
Well,
Yeah,
then
and
what
at
if
that
he has a
point-
really good 2021?
Good
Well,
for him.
then he can go play
Then we're
$20 million
screwed.
with the Saints or with the Chiefs.
But think about it, then we have $20 million extra in cap to go find someone else.
But we just gave just 2 first-round picks just down the drain for
I-
1 year.
He wants
Two
$20
years.
million.
Yes, but I think it's worth it.
But here's the deal, though. He's not actually holding out. He's just skipping for personal reasons.
I would
And
just
the
give him.
Seahawks gave him.
I would just give him I would just give him a 6-year extension, and just hope he.
I would.
and hope he
I would
just
do
gets
that.
really good.
I would do that too. But I'd say 18.
6-year
maybe
extension
19.
with like what $20 $20 million a year. I think he'll only get better. I think that's worth it.
Whether or not he only gets
Let's
better.
move
that's-
over to
that's
Dwayne
too
Brown. Dwayne Brown
Okay, Dwayne Brown. We
was
should
30
pay for him.
33. Our best tackle last year. He was a borderline Pro Bowler. I believe.
Yeah.
He was really good. Some people thought he should have been a Pro Bowler.
He was Pro Bowl 2 years ago for us.
Yeah, and no, but in last year he only got better, and
Yeah.
he got snubbed, and he is getting older. I understand that, but I think you got to give him a couple years.
We got
No,
him.
not a couple. You give him 1
What
year.
if he wants a couple
but
years?
I'd say you pay him a lot for 1 year, and then if he wants another year, give him another year.
This is
The
his
problem
last
with
Pro
the
Bowl
player,
year.
the
Yeah.
problem with
I
the
would
player,
back end
the
it.
problem with the player who's that old though
It's
is
like 35.
you never know.
Probably.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
35
this
is pretty old.
This
I-
is his last Pro Bowl year.
Yeah.
So we give him a 1 year, give him money. Russ will be
year,
happy
10
for
mil.
this year. $10 million. We get him locked up. He can have one more great Pro Bowl season.
35, turns 36 in August.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1 year deal.
He's
1 year
gonna
deal.
And then if he does good this year, we give him
We
another
give him
1
another
year,
one, yeah,
and then
another
another one. Clearly, I mean, he's not really going for as far as like not wanting to be in the Seahawks.
Yeah.
He just wants to get his
But
money.
I think Dwayne Brown is as important as Jamal.
I think he might actually
For
be more
next-
important.
Yeah,
No.
so give him that 1 year.
For next year.
Give
for
him
the
that
next
$10 million
years.
back for that 1
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's worth because who did we get in the offseason? We got
we got a drafty.
Jay
but-
Jackson.
Oh, yeah,
and we got
Gabe
Gabe Jackson. So our center's still kind of rough.
That's why you need a good left tackle.
So without Dwayne Brown, we would be in a lot of strife right now. But yeah,
It
I
makes
think,
Russ happy to have him.
I think our team's looking better. Jamal Adams, I think we need to get him back in the building. I don't know what that's gonna take, but I think if he's not with our team in 2022, then what are the 2 first-round picks even for? You know, and if we somehow end up winning the Super Bowl and Jamal Adams helps us win the Super Bowl, and then he walks in 2022.
Turn that off.
That's dumb, Hunter.
He's gonna kick off the sportscast.
Comment down below if you don't want Hunter to be in
Yeah,
the
do
video.
you like Hunter or do you not
everyone
like
spam
Hunter?
the comments
Spam the
whether or
comments.
not you like Hunter or not to be on the sports.
Anyways, we're gonna wrap it up here. You guys probably aren't even watching at this point, but if you are, comment down below
Do you
what
like
you guys
Hunter or
think.
not?
Comment down below. Yeah, comment down below on Hunter W if you want, and Hunter L if you don't like
And
Hunter.
then comment your thoughts on the Jamal and Dwayne Brown situations as well.
And like the video.
Like the video.
Share the video if you want. You know, obviously we're trying 300 subs. We'll have some sort of video out for you when that happens. We're 11 away, so if you can do that, it means a lot. Thanks for watching. We're going to the Mariners game tonight, so if you
Every
want
video from there, yeah.
we're gonna have a couple videos from there. I'm guessing we'll probably have a post game show.
Oh yeah.
I had a live post game show last time I was at the Mariners game. Maybe we can do that. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See ya.
Peace.